not be Krzyzewskiville, but let's call it the village of the 12th man at College Station, Texas, where they're fired up to gig 'em for their Aggies against the number 2 team in the country. Alabama has already wrapped up the regular season conference crown, of course, all happening amid some disturbing circumstances for them off the court. Texas A&M is the number 2 team in the land. We welcome you to Reed Arena, everybody. I'm Brad Nessler. My Hall of Fame partner is Jay Wright. Jay, it's March. Let's get ready for it, and let's get ready for the top 2 teams in the SEC.
They're ready in Reed Arena, and this is a preview maybe of the championship game in Nashville. The 2 top teams in the SEC, everybody's watching, and across the country, everybody's watching because March Madness seedings can be affected by this game.
No doubt about it. Let's take a look at our fast analysis presented by AT&T 5G. 2 great guards we're going to see.
Oh, man, they're good ones, and it starts with Wade Taylor for Texas A&M. He has deep range. He can stick it, and also he leads the Aggies in steals and assists. So he makes everybody on the floor effective for the Aggies. He's a mixer of the drink for the Aggies. The answer for Alabama is Mark Sears. Look at this range. They've got to guard him 6 feet beyond 3. And because they do that, he's very effective in pick and roll. He uses that to get to the rim and finish with the strength.
Texas A&M and Alabama have never met each other when they're both ranked. They will meet each other when we come back to Reed Arena. Get ready for a triple header on CBS.
City, Memphis, Tennessee, as today the Tigers host the number 1 team in the land, the Houston Cougars. Raucous atmosphere inside here as the American standings show the top 2 teams are about to square off today. Houston already having locked up the number 1 seed in the conference tournament next week. Hello, friends. Chip Nance along with my pal Bill Rafter. Great to be back with you. You've got all kinds of things going off here. Fireworks, it's senior day, and the number 1 team is coming in here. They've never beaten a 1 before in school history, and Memphis is playing well. Of course, Houston's on a roll as well.
You know, the rest of the country thinks they're number 1. Are you going to make a stand? Hey, everybody thinks Houston's right there.
How can you go against what Houston has done this year at 28-2? But this is a tough opponent today, and they've got designs on knocking them off.
Absolutely. We think Houston, it's great defense. Conversely, don't turn it over or force turnovers if you're Memphis.
Now let's take a look at fast analysis presented by AT&T 5G.
You've watched this kid during your career. Marcus Sasser can light it up. He can put it on the deck. Also, the ability of Walker to find people. Roberts a dive. Just love watching Jawan go to the rim. And on the other side, Kendrick Davis. Big numbers, but he also can find people, get the puppies organized, and drill that jumper. And, of course, DeAndre Williams, what a personality, charming. He's got to be tough and not get in foul trouble.
All right, Raph, they met just 2 weeks ago in Houston. Hard-fought win for the Cougars. Cougars and Tigers coming up on CBS. CBS Sports College basketball coverage is sponsored by Buick, the official SUV of the NCAA. Buffalo Wild Wings, the greatest of all times. And by Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
On the road to the Final Four, we join you from Bloomington, Hoosier Nation, ready for this one. The student section lined up early for a big one in the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines and the Indiana Hoosiers. It is packed inside Simon Scott Assembly Hall. It is packed within the Big Ten standings right now. Indiana at 11-8. Michigan also 11-8 as we join you courtside here in Indiana. Iron Eagle, Jim Spinargo. It feels like March. Certainly that vibe inside this arena and around college basketball. Jimmy, so much on the line here. You've got tournament seeding, and then for Michigan, just trying to get into the Big Ten.
Yeah, and interesting enough, Iron, it's still Michigan playing Indiana. It's a great game in terms of getting ready for it. And the coaches, Michigan, Juwan Howard, said to us this morning, they're going to throw the kitchen sink in Indiana this afternoon. Mike Woodson on the other side said yesterday he is not happy with how his team played in their last time out. He's expecting them to come out with energy, and here's a guess. This building's going to help them with the energy, I think.
All right, let's check out our fast analysis. It's presented by AT&T 5G Battle of the Big Man.
Yeah, we're going to look at these guys the way they post up and play. And Trace Jackson Davis is just fabulous down on the post with his decisions. But keep in mind, when he moves away from the post, he averages close to 4 assists per game. He has terrific vision, finds cutters going to the basket, so he's sensational with passing it. Hunter Dickinson on the other end, he's going to be a focus point both offensively for Michigan, but once in a while he can step out and hit the long shot just as he proved against Wisconsin.
All right, let's check out the starting lineups for Michigan. The development in the backcourt with Doug McDaniel, the freshman, Kobe Buckton. They're helping to lead the way. Hunter Dickinson has been a double-double machine. Indiana, it's senior day. All those festivities will take place after this game, so they're hoping it's following a victory. But you've got Kopp, Thompson, and, of course, Jackson Davis, who has put together one of the best careers in Hoosier basketball history. Indiana comes in ranked 15th in the country. They got shellacked on Tuesday night, 90-68. That was coming right on the heels of their impressive win over Purdue. And Mike Woodson telling us did not see it coming, did not expect it, was not happy about it, and is expecting a much better performance from his squad here today. Woodson in his second year as the head coach at his alma mater. Juwan Howard also coaching at his alma mater. He knows how pivotal this game is. They had one slip away against Illinois on Thursday night. It was a thriller and a heartbreaking loss in double overtime, 91-87. They had won 3 in a row prior to that loss.